American dream, an idea that too many take for granted. Yet there are thousands of immigrants and refugees looking for a fresh start and a new life in Indianapolis that are trying so hard to obtain that very dream. Obstacles are everywhere for these newcomers, who need help trying to acclimate themselves into the American culture. That's where Naw Phaw comes in. Naw is a natural helper at the Immigrant Welcome Center in Indianapolis. She volunteers her time to help with the more than 12,000 Burmese refugees flowing into the city.
As a nature helper, I see that people come into this country and hoping that they will have a lot of, better life. That's the hope for the refugees, We will have a better life, we will have a nicer life and all that. But then when it comes to this country, there are, a lot of chances to have a better life, but there are also a lot of struggles, language, or, a lot of challenges. I was born and raised in Burma, and I got married before I came here. And my whole life, after high school, the situation in Burma, none of the universities were open, so I wasn't able to go to any college or university, so I went straight to Bible school. So after I graduated from Bible school, I was able to get full scholarship to join another Bible school in Los Angeles, California. So my husband came over in 2001, and I joined him in 2002.
Naw lives with her husband, 2 kids, and her mother and father-in-law. Her son Nathan, who's in 7th grade, notices the sacrifices his mother is making.
I see her work a lot. Usually she stays up at night till probably midnight, and sometimes in the morning she wakes up like an hour before I do to go to school, and she's really stressed out, and I can see how hard she works. But from her eyes, I can definitely see that she's really happy to be helping others to live in America.
Naw's daughter Olivia is in kindergarten, and she makes sure to get her ready for the day and walk her to the bus stop each morning before heading to work. Naw spends her days as the Director of Language Services at Luna Language Services. She recruits and trains new interpreters to the company, as well as teaches classes in phone interpreting and court legal interpreting. Her co-worker is impressed by her work ethic.
Very kind person. She works so hard, and she inspires me a lot in terms of sacrificing yourself and putting work putting task into the center when we work.
Naw can speak 4 languages: Burmese, Chin, Karen, and English. Chin and Karen are 2 different dialects of Burmese. But just how did she get to learn these different languages?
My parents were very strict on their own ethnic group languages. My father would only use his ethnic language. My mother would only use her language, and then they both talk to each other in Burmese. So we grew up with those 3 languages. The only negative thing is all of us didn't start talking until we were 3. So
Naw also uses her different Burmese dialects to communicate with her own mother-in-law, who can't speak English.
nang makahina US anro umi to tong tibang na chiam phone lawi yan tin ha nang mai thanga har sakana nei mo chale yam vacancy no umthau te
nei lawe kan hom ka ko phale te hina ko mi mo kan hom to ka
Actually, since I live with my children, I feel very happy, and I feel like my children are helping me, and they are supporting me whenever I need some help, whenever I need some interpreting, or I need help. They are always surrounded by me, so I feel very happy.
Naw's husband is a pastor at Phalam Baptist Church in Greenwood, just south of Indianapolis. Hundreds of Burmese refugees and immigrants come to the church to worship. involved in the church. She is the leader of the Sunday school and is one of the executive members in the women's department.
We, raise fund. We do a lot of activities and things like that. So it's we lead the women in church, and especially when we see there are a lot of support and physically, spiritually, mentally with the women, we support that with the women group.
They work as a team, helping refugees and immigrants seemingly every second of every day. Once they get home from their daily jobs, they continue to work on paperwork and other tasks for people in need.
We work together with my wife normally in night time between 8 to 12, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, yesterday, like that.
With the church members, I'm able to help people when they have problems with their medical issues, or even with their medical bills, or even with their daily lives, their social issue. So for my husband, even though he is a pastor, it's not just their spiritual need. He end up a lot of time helping them with their daily lives, their social need as well. So I am able to help in that way as well.
Their giving mentality goes all the way back to their home country of Burma.
And my husband and I, we started a little orphanage when we were in Burma, but the little orphanage has actually grown, and we actually have 31 children, and my sisters and mom are with them right now. So apart from Nathan and Olivia, we actually have 31 spiritual children in Burma that we are actually sponsoring. Our family is sponsoring them as well. So we were only able to visit them once back in 2012, and we are planning to go back again in 2017.
Although she sponsors from afar, she is near and dear to the hearts of the kids at the orphanage. They make sure to show their support when they can, even sending Naw videos for her birthday. While living this demanding lifestyle, Naw has been great at finding time to volunteer. Executive Director of the Immigrant Welcome Center, Terry Morris Downs, speaks to Naw's generosity.
She is one of those people that is called upon constantly to be assisting other people, either with translations or with other needs of the family, and she is one who has just always responded, yes, I can help them. Let me give them a call, let me see how I can help. And every time the Immigrant Welcome Center has turned to her, she's also been very, very willing to help share.
Day in and day out, she sacrifices her time to help the Burmese refugees and immigrants. So as the sun may have set on their time in Burma, Naw Phaw is giving them all a reason to believe it will rise again in Indianapolis.